single day.
Hi hands, welcome back to my channel and thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys are doing great and keeping safe out there. If you are new here, welcome to the family. I hope you're gonna enjoy the content and subscribe so you can be part of this family. If you are a returning subby, welcome back and thank you so much for your support. So in today's video we're doing a story time. I don't know what to call it, but I'll be talking about my marriage, how I went from being married to being single. The reason why I decided to do this video is because I received a message from two people on Instagram and Facebook. So I was like, okay, fine, you know what, let me just do this for you, because I've been receiving messages from people. They are curious to know about Ibo girl, like what happened, was the ring, is your husband, what's going on, are you married, what happened to your marriage? And recently there was someone seeking my attention, calling me a divorcee or something like that, like it's some disease. So I am just here to clear the air. But anyway, I'm just here to share that there's no spice, there's no juice or whatsoever. I am not here to disrespect anyone, because remember, it's not only about me, it's not only about him, but in-laws as well, his parents, my family, my kids. I will try to be more live and more respectful, because I don't want to disrespect anyone. I respect my family, so I don't want to be that person but yes, I know to buy it laundry on social media. So no, I'm not here to do that. This video is meant to be very positive, and yeah, I'm not here to bash anyone. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Receiving messages from you guys, like sweet messages and positive messages, you guys opening up, boom, that makes me feel some type of way. I don't know, like it makes me feel like, oh my gosh, they trust me. That's the reason I asked for information. It's like, can I read out your messages, like, because now I also want to share my story with you guys. And I'm like, yeah, okay, as long as it's gonna be anonymous, don't worry, I'm not gonna share anything, just go on. Anyway, Monday, I'm trying last week Monday, no one is going on Saturday. Hey Lelo, I just want to say something to you. You know, when I first came across your profile, I had a very huge crush on you, but everything turned out the way it was supposed to be, I guess. The purpose of me following you has been saved. I was a young and emotionally broken man from a very unexpected breakup, from a 6-year relationship, and I had known the person for 13 years. She was my all, my everything. I literally couldn't breathe if she wasn't next to me. But then life happened. We broke up and I was left alone. I felt the loneliness, almost committed suicide even. I followed you first because I thought you were pretty, very pretty. Next thing I see that you are very funny and free-spirited. But most of all, you are happy, and I noticed that your happiness comes from within. You don't need anyone else to be happy. Even though you have and love your daughter, and I think you have a boyfriend too. Forgive me if I'm mistaken, it's okay. But your happiness doesn't seem to be outsourced. I was like, hey, this is what I have been missing. I thought I needed someone to be happy. And now I realize that no, man, only I can make myself happy. Omnyo will just add to that happiness if they can and willing to. And then it was your daily inspirational posts. I don't know, like inspirational posts, but yeah. They all found a place in my heart, all of them. Thank you. So I want you to know that you've saved and changed someone's life by just being yourself. I'm becoming happier and happier each day. I'm falling in love with myself. I'm seeing life that makes me very happy as well. And thanks to you, may you be blessed abundantly and have a wonderful evening. Guys, just listen to that. And I was like, guy, shut up. I don't know. Yo, guys. So he inspired this video. This guy inspired this video, honestly. Okay, shut up. And then ndafumana a second message on Facebook again go nge-6 June. Lena iti, hi Sisi, I'm sorry to bother you. I'm a fan of your work. I just need an advice. I noticed that you recently divorced. I'm leaving my marriage as well. I just wanted to know, how did you cope in the first few days? I've been planning to leave for a while, but I have a fear of the unknown. I'm working and I have a side hustle so I can afford, but I'm scared that I will explain this to my 4-year-old daughter. Thanks for your time. I couldn't reply again because like message I caught me off guard and I was busy having some wines. Then I replied and I told him, no, I'll get back to you like exas. So yeah, obviously mostly you have to ask your questions with team about why you pull my did you talk like nabantu babokwenu, again ahlala phansi guys and try to fix things. And yeah, explain about she got married in very young. Just finished my 3rd year. Okay, fine. I can't really go deep because it might give away. Because we don't know. Maybe even the husband is following me. Asas and then now can't tell a little more. So he's telling I can't know baby so. Okay, Charlotte, so I can't go deeper. I am not a marriage counselor. I don't know anything. I'm not a marriage expert and as a mix. So you guys, maybe one of you might be married and was better than me. Then you guys can just reply. We are both like advices and it's fine. That's okay. That's alright. But now I'll just share my story that made me feel like I relate so much by two. Yeah, boy. And especially the second one, this one, like is deep in the so much that I felt like by your girl, I can't even unquazi, but yeah. Maybe talking about my story might make you feel better somehow and it make it light about okay fine what to do. Yeah. So yeah. Thank you guys for trusting me. Getting messages and opening up and really like humble and goes. So there's very questions I'm just like so when did I get married and why? Okay, fine. I got married when I was 24 in 2014, but I've known the guy since I was 18, 19. Yeah, I think so. So we met in 2018, but I think we started dating in 2019. So we dated for 6 years and I fell pregnant in 2012, gave birth in 2013. We got married in 2014. Why did you marry this guy? Right? Before we got married, we were already staying together. Right? And then I fell pregnant. I was like, okay, why not? I loved him, number one, and number two, he cares a lot. Number three, he knows how to treat a woman. Number four, he loves kids, because when I met him, he had a 5-year-old boy that is now 14 years old. He loved his child, he cares so much. He was like, he's a good guy, he's a good man, he's really a good man. So like, I see no point in saying no, marrying this guy, because I mean he's a good guy, he's what I want, he's what I need in my life. And coming from this background in Lugoyo, growing up without a mom, not knowing my dad, growing up with my grandma, I was raised by my grandma, so I was like, I don't want that for my child. I want my child to have a mom and a dad in one roof. So that's one of the reasons why I got married, because it's like, no, I don't want my daughter to go through what I went through. Like, that's something that I don't want. I still don't want it. That's the reason why today we are still good. So I was like, no man, let's just get married. Yeah, we did get married, no problem. Okay, so another famous question. So why did you guys separate? Well, guys, when you get into a marriage, it's no longer me, it's no longer him. There's in-laws, there's families, on my side and his side. So now I say course by to each and everything we do. Funeka siyenze siyazi ba kunabanye abantu that are involved in our marriage. Yeah, but then things were rocky. Well, even the first year things were rocky, and abantu were said no, the first year yomchado ibanjalo, but the second year it will get better. Yeah, because now you're trying to adjust with unale family ungayaziyo, and you're getting to know them, they're getting to know you. Yeah, and yeah, you guys now your husband and wife, so obviously business will change. I don't even understand why they have to change. Why? But anyway, so quick, and then second year things still rocky, and I felt like, hey man, we are not giving each other a chance. That's when we noticed that ingati we don't know each other. Yes, we've been dating and we thought we knew each other and we thought we were that tight, but no man, it's like so even if I would ask him, Bana, why did you marry me? Why Untana? He would get stuck like I was unpendula. But why? Now why did you get married? And this is just wrong. So I feel like, okay, fine, I feel like we got married for the wrong reasons. Now when you sit down and you know what, let's sit down and talk about this. Let's sit down and write down about why did you get married? What is it that you like about me? What is it that you dislike? So that's why I asked out of the blue, like what's happening. So we're trying to fix a relationship, so every year we're fixing every year. But I mean, like we didn't have like a honeymoon phase in our marriage. We didn't have that at all. And your pattern said maybe sometimes it kind of ruins it, because now we were not excited about marriage because we were staying together even before. Now in marriage it was just not just a formality about to, because I think even family, I think somehow it did pressure on him. I don't know. You have 2 kids now, you're staying with this girl, so why don't you just marry her? Yeah, well, so this is why I said maybe we got married for the wrong reasons. Yeah, well, I know my side, I don't know his, but that's the reason why I'm saying maybe. So yeah, it got toxic. The relationship was toxic. I was probably toxic to him as well. He was toxic. Would fight every day, would argue every day. It got to a point where we were not talking at all. Like it got to that point. So like, yeah man, no, but we're still young. I would ask questions like, don't you miss being in love? Don't you miss like cuddlings and stuff like that? And he would say, no, I do understand, because now I would no longer in that position, like we don't have that spark anymore. We would fix things, we would sit down, talk about it, and so many understanding one, but we love each other and we don't want to lose each other. But now, what is it that it's lacking in this relationship? Like, what's going on? He had his expectations. I had my expectations. He had his own goals and visions, and both of us, he doesn't see me in his number, I don't see him in mine. Like, we didn't understand each other. The things that I like, the things that I want, the things that I am in designs, he doesn't understand them, and I don't understand him. So basically, we could clash our personalities and all that. We didn't get along. There's Tina, but we just didn't get along. Everything that we wanted was totally different. My guy, do you get me? So, so he every weekend I have to go and slaughter him, don't own me. Since I Lena, so I have to be part of that, right? But how uba part of lando ayenzayo njani when you don't feel welcomed, uba part yalando njani when like you're not given a chance. That's why in Man City I'm a slave queen wife, because I was a slave queen wife and nalali number one. So I think before judging someone, understand where is she coming from, understand what does she like, because at the end of the day it's not a wife's duty to understand everyone with family and to respect everyone with family, but everyone with family, but Tiana is not receiving the same thing. Most somehow now we discouraged. You know what? It's okay. You know, he's that guy. Straightforward, not really straightforward, because he wants things again in his own way, whether you agree or you don't agree. And then you go back home now. Ongozwilakhe kube khona I'm this person lento ufuna siyenze, I'm not okay with it. Yakho nawe andingene, I do not even understand it. So if you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it, but I'm not part of that. Dinezam I want to do this, and he says no, it's not okay, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I want to do it. You know, so we were married but living lives ezohlukile, but A1. Kodwa, we are not really staying together. We're staying together but not really together, like whatever yonke into siyenzayo besiyenza separately. He had his own friends, I had my own friends. He would go and have chill sessions like with his friends. Now I'll go for weekend away with my friends. We were two different people living in two different worlds, but see, lawi. So ndingati, I was toxic now. I don't want to lie, I was. He didn't understand me, and he was not willing to learn and understand me. Now I didn't understand him, and I was not willing to learn and understand him. And now it got to a point where inqoko yethu it's only about kids. Edibanisileyo nathi into izoba ngumfafa nje, but akho ndingako. And I was like, it's whatever. So kwinyani ke ngoxa kuthiwa bangaba before you actually break up with someone, uqala uhlukana naye ngaphakathi engqondweni, because I think I would say we ended things in 2016. In 2016, like, our relationship was dead. We say pelile. Now we were only if isn't this is that are actually pushing each other away. Yeah, each and every day when in our relationship that makes me don't want to be there. And naye kwelakhe icala kuzokwenza izinto that would make him feel like, you know what, I don't think this is what I wanted. So a relationship, we never broke up, like, because we broke up in 2018. We never broke up because I found him cheating or he found me cheating. No, that didn't happen. It's very weird and awkward, because suddenly just was like, no, this is it, we're done. Because it was really toxic. The day I thought of suicide is the day I said no, I cannot. I didn't want to commit suicide because I was being abused. I didn't want to commit suicide because now he was cheating on me and Mazana left, right and center. I didn't want to commit suicide because he did something wrong or whatever. I wanted to commit suicide because I was not happy within me. Like, I was not happy. I was miserable. I was like, we were fighting every day. We were arguing every day. So I was toxic, and I felt like he is toxic. The relationship is toxic. the fact that I'm not happy, I'm this miserable. Obviously naye, he's feeling the same way, but he's a man. Akazukuthetha lento leyo, but he keeps quiet and try to fix a relationship that is not there. So like the way I'm feeling right now is exactly the way he is feeling. It's not healthy, it's not okay. So why are we keep trying to fix something that is dead? It's not healthy for the both of us, because now he would spend time asking himself questions that angakwazi ukuziphendula. If I disappear with my friends for a weekend, I know that I'm not making her happy. I know that a relationship is not way up as funny corner. So Tayambilena friends is like in the weekend, she's happy, she's drinking. Who else is making her happy? Yeah, well, now if he's not around, he's out with his friends. I wonder who's making him happy. I wonder, because now every weekend he goes out. So what is happening? Who's is this person? So end up with questions and questions. Uziphendule izinto ezirong. So I was like, no man, sizophela sibulalana apha, because ngoku omnye ucinga yakhe nomnye ucinga yakhe. Ndiyazicingela uba uyatshita nawe uyandicingela uba ndiyatshita, and uthi ugqiba sifike kuloo nto leyo uba kakade ayenze le nto ufuna ukuyenza, nam zenze le nto ndifuna ukuyenza. It's fine, ayincedisi, because and ke ngoku we can't run sihambise kwi-family and tell them this is what's going on, because they were not really part of our marriage. So it was really toxic and miserable. So we decided, but you know what, let's just be right, just as parents. It's okay, we don't hate each other, we respect each other, we love each other, it's okay. But now say avoid and because we are not happy. How are you coping is that question. She asked me that question, but she's scared of the unknown. How are you coping? Well, at first, I don't know, I was okay, because dad nalanda iti ndifuna uphuma. Then uphuma kwami okokuqala use excited that freedom. Okokuqala. Number two, usenalanda ba I don't have to deal with people now anymore. I don't have to do this, I don't have to do that. I'm on my own, so I'm okay. Then when days, weeks, months go by, you sit down by yourself. Now you no longer have a man to cook for. Like, you no longer have that person in your life. Like, it gets, because of money, put it playback in memories around the but now, you know, on this day, it's a sense of, oh, I know, but today I wish to be somewhere chilling together. But anyway, it's been 3 years and these things that now is a player back in my mind, business anymore. So maybe I'm fine, maybe I'm not fine. But you'll find yourself crying, missing your old life. It was miserable, but you feel like, but I actually miss my old life. I actually miss having someone in my life. You find yourself breaking down in all of that. You can't cope and you feel like you can't breathe. And sometimes you just want to pick up your phone and say, listen dude, I miss you, let's get back together, you know. But again, no, but I was not happy. I am happy now. But yeah, I'm going through this at the moment, and andiyazi bangaba kuzokwenzeka ntoni na elifeni yami. Maybe ndizophalala okanye iqonda uba maybe kuzoba right, maybe kuzoba wrong. Like, you ask yourself those questions. But the time I was married, bendiqoqoshekile, ndingahambi indawo ezithile, ndingathini. But now I'm single, I do everything I want, I hook up with whoever. So manezo zinto umane usithi playback and ndiqonda uba you don't know how to feel anymore. You have mixed emotions, you're not coping sometimes. So it's okay, you need to allow yourself to break down. It's okay not to be okay. Cry, do whatever, let it out. If you want, you can just call him, sit down, talk about it again. I don't know, maybe it might help, because I did that. When I feel like I'm breaking down, I'll pick up my phone, I'll call him, whatever, ndifuna ukuyithetha. So yeah, you will break down obviously, because I mean I've known this person for 10 years. I trusted him with my whole life. So you're not gonna cope, you're gonna break down. But you know, I am this person and I never show that side. I wake up the next day, take a shower, put on my makeup, and do my TikToks. You guys laugh, and be like, I am happy, people are happy, I'm happy, it's okay. Yeah, well, so yeah, I didn't cope at all. So it's okay. It's okay to break down, it's okay to fall apart, but as long as you're gonna get up and be like, yeah, this is what I wanted, so let me just deal with it. I'm okay now. I have peace within myself and I've grown so much. I'm really happy. And the fact that we didn't fight, we still care and we still like respect each other. Regrets? Do I have regrets? Not really. Not really. Yeah, at first I had my regrets. Thinking back, did I take like a wise decision? What if maybe I made a mistake? What if things were gonna be fine? But then it was like, yes, Sana, 6 years you won't get in marriage, like 5 years you won't get in marriage, and just they were not okay. What makes you think now in 2020 things were gonna be okay? You lose to win. Yeah, whatever, English. So ngelinye ixesha you lose something to gain something, and ke ngoku uhlala in a relationship apho ungekho happy khona, it might affect your kids as well. So just imagine now uhlala decide about, you know what, let me stay for the sake of my kids. I am not happy, but let me stay for the sake of my kids. But at the same time now, you guys are angry all the time and your kids do see that. It's affecting them. Now they will grow up as unhappy kids. Babe unhappy, babe anger issues, babe abusive, babe violent, because abalazi uthando endlini. They know that umami and dad are always fighting, so you're raising bullies, you're raising abantwana that are toxic. So at the same time, I took this decision because it was like, I don't want to raise an unhappy child. So I think we're better off sitting together, but sibe together by raising abantwana abayaziyo uba okay, they're no longer together, but bayancedisana in everything, just be right, like I feel like they will thank us later. Maybe not now because they're still young and they don't understand why now sihlala in separate houses like when's abandoned. But maybe later Buzz will understand. But my mom loves me, my dad loves me. Yes, they're not together, but they still respect each other and they care about us. Kaku. So yeah, we do ezo zinto for one as well. So yeah, I don't really have regrets. At the same time, I'm like, maybe if I wouldn't be where I want today, because not following your dreams, not doing the things that you want because and abantu that are around you at that time, they don't understand what you're doing. I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't have followed my dreams today if I was still there, because nobody understood. And it took time even for my friends to understand me. So you can just imagine. It was like, yeah, I'm okay, because now being right, I'm doing everything that I want to do. So yeah guys, now that we know that I am no longer married, it is a touchy subject. Again, you guys know today, but Mugro is no longer married. I feel like when you are in a toxic relationship and you're trying everything to fix things, but they're not working, I would like to say khawuke uphume kancinci noba you guys are taking a break. Take a break. Then uzobona apho kulo break yakho, but if you still need the person, how you feel kulo break yakho, if you still need the person or you don't, like ufila njani wena ngexesha ungekho kunye naye. Break a connection between you guys for a couple of days, weeks, months, just enjoy to take a break, because it's really not nice to be in a toxic relationship. It's not nice. Any Indonati as females, we are toxic, but we don't get it. We don't want to say, we don't want to admit that it's a toxic kakhulu. Sizibhuli thina. And we expect izinto zenzeke ngohlobo lwethu. We're frustrating amadoda. Don't want to say those things. Uba ufuneka iphelile, izophela. Iba ifuneka iphelile, izophela. But if you guys meant to be, you guys crawl back to each other. Marriage goals, basic goals on social media, but when you're at home with your bae, so don't do it for us. Don't suhlale in a relationship because uzi goals zethu. Suhlale in a relationship just because kuthiwa unala syndrome yoba bazothini abantu. No, it's not okay, because at the end of the day uzofa wedwa yi-depression, Tina will just attend your funeral and say besimthanda. She was a good person, he was a good man. It was not easy for me, because Nama was actually thinking of those things, but damn, what people would say, like bazothina bantu when we're no longer together. What are we gonna do now about our pictures on social media? What's gonna happen? Like how? But then I was like, no, I'm Pileli Bandu. I have my own life, and I'm the one that is feeling the pain. You're the one that is feeling the pain. We don't have to do it for people. We don't have to. Let's do what we think is right for us, for our family, and for our kids. Your happiness comes first. I don't want to see my fellow sisters in Dumangeni because banyamezela i-toxic relationship kuba kusithiwa bazothina abantu. No. Get rid of that mentality. Isuka puma up. But anyway, guys, this is it for today. No juicy, no spice. So this is it for today. I really appreciate you guys so much. If you do enjoy this video, please leave a like, a comment, and just don't forget to subscribe. You can share it if you want, no problem. You can share your views about marriage, about relationship on my comment section, or whatever you want to say. If I said something maybe bad that might offend someone, I am sorry. That was not my aim. The aim for this video was just to share my relationship and the messages as well. And yeah, otherwise it was not meant to offend anyone. I hope I didn't. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys on my next video. Yeah, because I'll be shooting a video Wednesday, so I'll see you soon. Bye. Don't forget to share.